Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things life. My name is Petronella Mnenja. I'm an author, I'm a consultant, I'm a speaker. If it's your first time tuning in, please subscribe. If it's your second, third, fourth, fifth time, thank you for your support. Please watch more videos, please share, please leave comments. Let's get the conversations going. So in today's video, I want to do a little bit of soul searching. And hopefully when I'm doing that for myself, it's a process that can help you as well. So what I want to do, I want to talk about what inspires the content that I create. This is something that I've been thinking about. I think for the past couple of 2 weeks, it's something that I've been thinking long and hard. And the reasons for this are we're living in a very politically charged environment. We're living in a very politically polarized environment. There is so much that you can say. There is so much that you can say. There are so many rules. People are becoming so loyal to ideologies and everything. And oh my god, it's a very tense situation. And personally, I have my own personal views. I have quite strong opinions on a lot of subjects, and I was doing a little bit of thinking, and I was in this space where I was trying to figure out, okay, what kind of content should I create? Should I create content that intervenes in these debates? Should I create content that contributes to these larger political correctness debates? What should I do? And this is very difficult. This was a very difficult process for me, and I'm not the only one who goes through that, because it's a struggle, because you feel, am I doing enough? Am I not doing enough? Should I contribute to this? Should I not contribute to this? What should I do? Who would listen to me? What really should I talk about? What views should I share? What views should I not share? Who should I engage with? And it's a loop that I was constantly in and out of, until I sat down and came up with 3 reasons that inspire the content that I create. And I want to talk about those reasons, and hopefully in the process, I will help you do some soul searching of your own, because understanding that actually cemented some ideas that I have. It actually cemented my identity and actually helped me process a lot of things. And my hope in sharing this video is that you understand me, but that I also give you permission to explore and understand yourself. Okay, so let's go right into it. The first reason that inspires the content that I create is my experiences and my stories. And for those who are new to this channel, let me show you something. I don't know if you can see it or if it's appearing upside down, but this is my book. I wrote a book, and the title of the book is From Gokwe to Oxford, The Girl Who Dared to Dream. And this book is an autobiography. It talks about my journey. I was born in Zimbabwe. I was born in Gokwe, one of the most rural places in the country. You don't have enough schools. You don't have adequate infrastructure. You don't have a whole lot of systems that support children in their academic pursuits and stuff like that. That's why I grew up. People from that area seldom go to any university, and through hard work, by the grace of God, I got to Oxford. And when I got to Oxford University, I realized that my presence there was a little bit confusing, because I was in this place of access. People assumed that I had to be coming from this background of affluence. I had to have some political connections. I had to have those things. And I was in this space where I did not know who I had to be. Was I going to buy into the perception of what people in Oxford saw me as, or was I going to remain true and loyal to my story? The story of the girl who walked 12 kilometers to school back and forth at some point, the story of the girl who had to change schools, the story of a girl who didn't have books in her formative years. And I decided to be honest and tell my story in this book. P.S. You can get it on Amazon. It's available. You can order it, and it will be with you in 3 days. So what I realized when I was looking back and reflecting upon my book and my story, I realized that my I want to tell my story. I want to inspire other people. The journey that I've walked is not an easy one, and it doesn't have to be unique to me. Anyone has the right to become whatever they want to become. My biggest message is believe in yourself, give yourself permission. And it's a very pertinent message, because research actually shows that there are people who have never had single words of encouragement. There are people who have never been encouraged. There are people who have never been inspired or heard someone believe in them. So because of my story and my experiences, I feel like I'm positioned where I can tap someone on the shoulder and say, hey, you know what, it's going to be okay. I don't care what your bank balance is. I don't care who your mother is. I don't care who your father is. I don't care who you know and who you don't know. I don't care. Your life is up to you. You become what you think about. You give yourself permission to become. You give yourself permission to follow your dreams. You give yourself permission to achieve each and every single dream that you have. And for me to get to that, I had to think long and hard and be like, what sort of content do I want to create? And the conclusion for that was my story, my experiences. So if you want to become a content creator, or if you are a content creator and you're struggling with how to position yourself, it might actually help for you to have conversations and reflexive processes with where you've come from, with where you've been, and where you're going. So that was the first reason. The second reason that inspires the content that I create is my passion. If you are new to this channel, there is a video that I once did which talks about how to identify your purpose in life. Because come on, let's face it, everyone is always saying you need to find your purpose, live a life of purpose. But then seldom do people tell us, how do you find that purpose? What does a purpose mean? Is it my job? Is it my career? What does that look like? I did a video actually where I was talking about how to identify your purpose. And one of the ways you do it is you find out what's passionate about you. Like, what are you passionate about? And I gave an example from the Bible about a man called Moses. He saw an Israelite being attacked by an Egyptian. He got so angry at that injustice that he actually beat that Egyptian and buried him in the ground. I'm not saying go about beating people, no, but then I'm saying he was so moved and he was so passionate about the well-being of this Israelite that he acted. So it's always good to pay attention to the things that excite you, the things that make you angry, the things that make you passionate. And I sat down and realized that my passion is seeing people become. My passion is giving people practical ways of becoming better people. It's to give people practical ways of excelling in education. I've done pretty well academically. I went to Oxford, come on, I'm joking. But yeah, I've done pretty well academically. I've done well for myself academically. I've done well for myself in areas of personal development. I've done well for myself in learning about entrepreneurship and a whole lot of things. And so I want to give people practical ways of achieving their dreams. I'm passionate about that. I'm passionate about seeing people become well-rounded individuals. You can be a very smart person but not have discipline. You can be a very smart person but not know how to relate to social media, to any other aspect of your life. And I'm a learner. I actively learn things. I actively want to understand things, and my passion is to share that knowledge. My passion is to see people empowered wholly in every area of their lives. And as I had that conversation with I realized that my content is actually inspired by my passion, which is to see people do well, which is to see people thrive, and which is to see people win. And the last one, the third one is it's linked to the second one. It's the content that I create is aligned with the purpose that I believe that God has given for my life. And again, if this is something that's new to you, I did a video on this. What is purpose? How do you identify it? And I've identified my purpose. I'm a speaker, I'm a storyteller, I'm a writer, I'm good with words, I'm good with expressing myself, I'm quite articulate, I'm good at getting points across. And I've realized that my purpose is to use all those gifts that God has given me and hold as many hands as I can and connected. I'm borrowing one of my favorite people's phrases, they connect the unconnected, hold as many hands and become the bridge from there to here, and become the person that people call when they need help, that person that people come to their DMs when they need help, applying for scholarship, understanding problems, navigating questions of identity, navigating uncertainty, navigating disappointments, navigating difficulties, navigating this whole challenges. That is what my purpose is. It's to use the gifts that God gave me and created within me, that I've perfected, that I'm perfecting over time, to become this bridge between people who want to go somewhere in life, and between people and that place they want to go to. And Oprah Winfrey says the reason why she became who she is she knew what she wanted to be. She knew her purpose and she stuck to it. And she tells the story of how at some point her producers would come to her and tell her, you know what, Oprah, other people are doing these things in their shows, other people are doing these things. Have you tried doing this? Have you tried this? And she says, through all of it, I remained loyal to what I wanted to do, to who I was, to what my show stood for. And every other person that adjusted and went with the wind fell somewhere along the way, but she remained successful because she was true to her calling and her purpose. And so that actually helped me narrow it down. So in summary, my content is inspired by my story and my experiences. It is inspired by the passion that I have for myself and the passion that I have for other people. And lastly, my content is inspired by my purpose. What did God create me on this earth to do? What gifts did He give me to achieve that? And this process is very helpful, and I encourage you to do it as well, because the thing is, we are living in a very politically charged environment, be it in every aspect, in every area. There are so many conversations to hold on to. There are so many things where you can share your perception on, and it's very difficult to know what to contribute to and not what to contribute to, and find a niche where you stand for and say, you know what, I stand for empowerment, I stand for inspiration, and I stand for motivation, and that is who I am. Any other day, if you meet me and I'm not creating content, I will have conversations with you about so many things. But when I create my content, when I speak to people, I am coming as the girl who dared to dream, who wants to hold as many hands as I can, because my story should empower you to tell your story, because my story is what should motivate you, is what drew me to you, and that's what you want to hear about. So it's very important to have that conversation with yourself, and it's very important to know, it actually helps you understand a lot of things, plan, and know what not to do and what to do. Okay, so thank you guys for watching this video with me, and hopefully my reflexive soul searching journey helped you, or will help you to have those conversations with yourself. Why do I do what I do? Why do I choose the friends that I choose? Why do I do the job that I do? Why don't I do certain things that I don't do? Hopefully this video will help you understand yourself better, because it helped me understand myself better, and it helped me position myself in the world of speakers, of writers, and just realize, who am I? What do I want to do? And it's empowering, it's refreshing, and it gives me focus. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please subscribe, please leave a comment, share the video, like. Until next time, bye.